The rich colors and inspiring music of K-animation spark the imagination and capture the eyes and ears of children around the world. Non-violent Korean animation that focuses on good influence. Through adventure and friendship, learn valuable lessons and realize the importance of friends. Covering topics such as family, friends, and courage, they help children learn how to interact with the world. Embark on imaginative adventures with new friends and dream together. K-Animation's special stories will warm your heart.
안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Thursday's edition of the Culture Wave. I'm Kwon Soo-ah in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-trends, K-people, K-everything. And today we're joined by our co-host Bella Kim to do all of that. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Soa. And hello to everyone tuning into today's episode of the Culture Wave. I'm Bella, here to co-host and, of course, fill you guys in with the latest K-entertainment news. So stay with us until the end.
Bella, have you ever thought of doing something totally different from what you do right now, so broadcasting?
Wow, I've actually never thought of it because it's been my dream ever since I was little to, do a host and, do broadcasting work. But I did once dream of becoming a teacher because I loved my elementary school teacher so much.
Oh, that's nice.
But what's the reason for asking?
Well, I'm asking because the report that we're going to start off with is about people who quit their regular jobs to jump into a totally different genre. So let's take a look at what that is. There are game developers that have left their stable jobs at major conglomerate companies or even Hollywood. And the indie games that they've developed have been received well at recent game shows. Jin has the story.
This is CEO Park Jin-man, who quit his stable job at a major conglomerate company and jumped into the game development industry at the age of 40. He started the job as a single developer and now runs a game developing company with 5 employees. The game that he's developed is called Metal Suits, a reinterpretation of the retro game Metal Slug, which dominated arcades in the 1990s.
When I was young, my uncle ran an arcade. Since then, I've had this desire to create games like Mega Man and Metal Slug.
In this 2D pixel art game, there are 13 different suits, each with distinct characteristics. And the suits allow for a variety of battles.
The game is about to be launched, but I'm still scared. I dream of this going beyond just the Metal Suits game to be turned into a movie or animation.
The game The Relic has an immersive storyline, and its dark fantasy atmosphere is its strength. The developer, game company founder Park In-hyuk, was a computer graphics artist in Hollywood. He says the reason he left a stable career was because he fell in love with the appeal of communion in games.
I challenged myself because I thought I could convey the feeling and emotions that only videos could convey through a game.
This game first catches the eye with its colorful graphics. Then the fun comes from targeting 80 types of bosses with dynamic movements.
In one word, I would define indie games as a challenge. My goal is to make a company that enjoys the games we develop.
New indie games are being developed by people with creative ideas and enough passion to leave stable jobs. Receiving great praise for its feature during the Busan G-Star Game exhibition this year, these games will be ready to meet gamers next year. Jin, Arirang News.
And time for some K-entertainment news now with Bella Kim. Bella, today we start with a K-pop girl group, AESPA.
AESPA, yes, that's right. So we are going to start with AESPA's Supernova. Supernova.
Oh, I think your song, the Supernova song, is getting better and better.
Really? Yes, I did sing, I think, a couple of times in our K-Entertainment segment. Glad to hear that it's getting better. Supernova was ranked 9th on the UK NME Songs of the Year 2024. NME describes Supernova as a song that bursts with a bouncy electro beat and stellar hook. They continued by saying that Supernova affirms the girl group's ability to thrive in uncharted territory. You can definitely see the song receive tremendous love, not only in Korea, but globally as well. And on top of aespa, actually, we were able to see numerous K-pop artists, including Rose's Apathy also made the chart on the 14th, Eyelid, Cat's Eye, and Kiss of Life as well.
And for Eyelid, it's probably Magnetic.
Yeah, probably.
And the other songs were Touch and Sticky.
Cat's
Actually, I listened to the songs before.
Yes, that song is very, very addictive as well.
Yes, they were all addictive songs.
For sure.
Now, for our next story, we're going to talk about a K-pop boy group. It's Stray Kids.
Stray Kids, that's right. Stray Kids received gold certification from the French National Syndicate of Phonographic Publishing, also known as SNEP, with their mini album 8. According to the official SNEP website, Stray Kids mini album 8, released back in July of this year, sold more than 50,000 units and as a result obtained gold certification on November 28th. SNEP awards certifications based on the album and single sales. This is Stray Kids' actually third gold certification that they're receiving after receiving gold certification for their full-length album 5 Star and their mini album Rockstar.
Well, good for them. But I hear there is also some news about them meeting their fans in the near future. Is it true?
Yes, their fans will definitely want to see them very soon. And there is a plan for that. They recently announced that they will be holding a mega stadium performances in Latin America, North America, and Europe as part of their world tour Dominate. And some of the locations include Mexico City, Amsterdam, London, and Paris. The tickets actually, though, for these concerts are already sold out, so they're actually planning additional performances as well. So keep an eye out for that as well. And on top of their upcoming concerts, Stray Kids will also release a new album, including its title track, Walking on Water, actually next week, December 13th.
Lots to look out for. And our last story is about a recent movie that you actually introduced to us before.
Yes, that's right. Last week, actually, we covered on the new film that's coming out, Firefighters. Well, it was released on Wednesday, and actually they are, with its premiere, the film is hosting a donation challenge. So on Wednesday, the distributor announced that to improve the equipment and treatment of firefighters in Korea, 119 won, that's about 10 cents in US dollars, will be donated in cash for each ticket sold for this movie. For foreign viewers, actually, 119 is the emergency number that we dial to call firefighters here in Korea. The distributor also announced that the film will donate 300 million won, that's about 212,000 US dollars, if the film exceeds 2.5 million views. The film Firefighters is based on a real-life tragedy where 6 firefighters lost their lives while putting off a fire in Hongjae-dong, Seoul. And the film stars Juwon, Kwak Do-won, and Yoo Jae-myung. It's a very meaningful, film to watch, and you can actually also contribute, to a good cause. So definitely recommend this movie to catch at the theaters.
That is definitely another reason to watch it. And I mean, 119 won may seem like a small amount, but if you think of the amount of viewers that are going to watch the film, and we already have the film topping the charts, so I can imagine that they will make lots of donations through this wonderful movie.
For sure.
So thank you very much, Bella, for those K-Enter updates.
My pleasure.
And now let's go over to our AI anchor, Ari, for other culture-related news.
Welcome to the Culture Wave AI News. I am Ari, here to guide you through the latest news and events in Korea's cultural scene. Here's our first story of the day. Korean novelist Han Kang will hold her first official press conference on Friday following her Nobel Prize win. The presser, set to be held in Stockholm, Sweden, marks the beginning of Nobel Week. during which this year's winners will participate in various activities. On Saturday, Han will deliver a lecture at the Swedish Academy, reflecting on her literary journey. The lecture will be live-streamed on the Nobel Committee's YouTube channel. Han received the prestigious award for her intense poetic prose that confronts historical traumas and reveals the fragility of human life. The number of people who have completed the Jeju-Ule Trail has surpassed 25,000. According to the Jeju-Ule Foundation, 25,560 individuals completed the trail between November 2012 and October this year, earning a place in the Hall of Fame. On the Foundation's website, as a token of appreciation, the Foundation will provide a 20,000 won dining voucher to those who obtain a completion certificate by December next year. The Jeju-Ule Trail is a beloved network of 27 scenic walking paths that stretches over 437 kilometers along the island's coastline. Ever wondered what the everyday lives of ancient Koreans were like? A special exhibition that offers visitors a glimpse into the past through unique inscriptions has now opened. The National Folk Museum of Korea is showcasing around 290 everyday artifacts made from diverse materials such as ceramics, stone, wood, and metal, all featuring unique engravings. The exhibition will be open until March next year at the Paju Open Storage Facility in Taenyang, Gyeonggi-do Province. That's all from me. Stay tuned for more interesting cultural news and engaging discussions coming your way.
This year, South Korea and Italy celebrate 140 years of diplomatic ties. Also, the years 2024 and 2025 have been designated as a special period of cultural exchange between the two countries. That is why various cultural events between South Korea and Italy are taking place. Now, we will talk to a young Italian director who took part in one of those exchanges, a film production to be exact, that deals with Korean culture. We are now connected to film director and screenwriter Nicole Turi in Rome. Hello, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi. Hi, morning.
So, Nicole, it's been exactly a month since Tong Game premiered in Rome. You participated in that series of movies. So how did you feel producing it and having it released?
It was an extremely rewarding experience. It's always gratifying to see your work on the big screen, but in this case, the experience was different. Each episode of the series has a different director. The other director, Deborah, Francesca, Francesco, Samuel, and I, worked collaboratively to ensure everything was perfect. The teamwork and intense production made watching this series on the big screen a truly unique experience.
So how did you, in the first place, get involved in this project?
We participated in a creative competition in our university, Centro Sperimentale di Cinematografia, and everyone presented ideas and projects for the series, and the concept written by me and my two friends, Francesca Marra and Giovanni Matteucci, won. Afterwards, there was another creative competition for directing, and I was chosen to direct the fifth and final episode of the series.
Wow. So I did hear that this Jeonggye movie is a 5-part series. Please tell us about your part that you participated in.
Yes, as I mentioned earlier, I've been involved from the very beginning, from the concept to the series outline, and the writers group studied and analyzed Korean culture in detail until it became a part of us. We fell in love with it and studied and experimented as much as possible.
So as far as we understand, the 5 series contain 5 different themes like K-pop, Taekwondo, the Korean language, Hanbok, of course, being the Korean traditional attire, and last but not least, soju,
Wow.
which is an alcoholic beverage, of course, famous in Korea. So these truly are very Korean features. And how were these themes actually picked? I mean, you actually produced the soju part, but we would be very curious about how these themes were actually chosen.
Yes, the first step was online research, where we studied the traditional element of Korean culture, and after we consulted the Korean Cultural Institute, and which provided us with more detail or information, and confirmed what we had found online. For example, the 5 symbolic color: white, black, red, blue, and yellow, music, and so on, soju. So this.
Wow. Is there any, part of Korean culture that you experienced for the first time while making this film?
Yes, the soju ceremony, which is central of my episode, was something I discovered during the writing phase, and it was very interesting to learn about it and bring it to life on screen.
I see. And also, Nicole, what parts of Korean culture are well known to Italians? And also, how is Korea's image perceived in Italy?
Probably the most well-known are K-pop and Taekwondo. Taekwondo is very popular and well appreciated in Italy, and Korean culture in general, in my opinion, is highly appreciated in Italy. In recent years, Korean cinema has also gained increasing popularity and is regarded as highly valuable.
I think K-pop, we hear often that K-pop is famous all around the world, but Taekwondo, I haven't really thought about that Taekwondo is so popular in Italy.
In Italy,
right?
I know. That's great to hear. And now, Nicole, I assume you do watch Korean movies. Do you have any favorite Korean movie or even favorite Korean director, movie director?
Yes, absolutely. Some of my favorite films include Parasite, naturally, Old Boy, and Past Lives. I still need to watch the season to live, but I'm sure I love it.
Oh, that are very interesting. And now if you do get the chance to, work in Korea or make a film in Korea, who would you like to work with?
If we're talking about director and creators, I'd love to collaborate with Bong Joon-ho.
Oh, Oh, of course.
And speaking of Bong Joon-ho, actually, last year, South Korean director Bong Joon-ho participated at a masterclass event in Florence, where he mentioned that he studied movies, a lot of Italian films. So that really demonstrates that Italy has a very developed film industry. Now, how do you think Korean and Italian films are similar and maybe also different?
In my opinion, a common element between Italian and Korean cinema is the focus on social themes. Both cinema intensely address social inequalities and class divide. A difference, however, might lie in the portrayal of violence. In Korean cinema, it is often explicit, for example, Old Boy or Parasite, while in Italian cinema, it tends to be more symbolic and less visible. Logically, each film is different from the others, but in general, these are the similarity and difference I notice.
In the end, they're all, movies, cinema,
Right.
so definitely similarities.
And I think the reason for why we have these similarities and differences is why there are so much interest in other countries' movies, because in some way you see the similarities and then there's so many differences, right?
Right, that's right. And the year of culture exchange between Korea and Italy continues throughout the year of 2025 as well, next year. Do you have any plans to, participate in sort of this kind of, similar activities that you could play a role in connecting these two countries, Korea and Italy?
Yes, absolutely. I don't know yet which events I'll participate in, but I'll try to stay informed to understand the scheduled events and take part in 2025.
All right, well, something tells me next year will be a vibrant year in terms of South Korea-Italy relations and cultural exchanges, when we will be celebrating the 141st first anniversary between the two countries. So thank you very much, Nicole, for your insights today, and also, of course, your deep interest in Korean culture. We look forward to your future productions.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity, and see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, Bella, as always, for your contribution to the show. And we will see you back next week.
Yes, you're very welcome, and I'll see you back next week.
All right. Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave, and hope you join us again on Friday, same time, so 2 p.m. Korea time, and maybe one day here in Korea. Thank you for watching.
How to survive in Korea. Weddings. Step 0. Attire. As a guest, dress formal to business casual. Avoid wearing all white, shorts, or going topless. Step 1. Arrival time. Arrive 30 minutes prior to the wedding ceremony. Too many cars, too many halls, too many people. There are many twists and turns. Take pictures and shake hands. And write your name vertically, not horizontally, in the guest book. Step 2. Or, shibor. 50,000 won, 100,000 won, 150,000 won. Cash gifts are given in these units. Decide on the amount based on your relationship. Write your name vertically on the envelope. Step 3. Wedding etiquette. Fill up the front row. Guests have 3 duties to fulfill: clapping, cheering, and taking pictures. Step 4. Dining. Take off your jacket. This will be your seat from now on. Start with the not your everyday delicacies. Jjimjilbang. Yes. Bosa. Yes. Chili shrimps. Definitely yes. Kimbap. Yeah. Only if you can't live without it. No need to pile up food. You have more than one opportunity. Did you survive the wedding? Wait, did someone catch your eye? What are you waiting for? You're looking fine today.
이게 사람 새끼가 사는 건가요?
한국에선 어떻게 먹는지 알려줄까?
K-바비큐? 신김치랑 먹어야지.
치킨? 치맥 페스티벌은 처음이지?
김치? 종류만큼 먹는 법도 가지각색.